Hello and welcome to this reading. We are here to continue America's Sinister Classified Plans Declassified. So we're working on the combination United States of America, China, Montserrat, Argentina, and the underlying issue in this combination was Cuba. So this is part 8F, and today we're working on my homeland, Montserrat. So, without further delay, let's find out what God wants us to know as it pertains to Montserrat. So, dear Lord, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so that we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Okay? Yeah. Like I said before, these readings are not something that I'm doing for entertainment purpose. It's not something that I'm doing for the people. This is first for me. This is a battle you're witnessing between me and the secret society that's trying to take over this whole wide world, if they can. I'm not working right now, I'm fighting. Spiritual wickedness in high and low places. Therefore, I'm requesting that I be allowed to take as much time as I need to, take a pause if I need to, cry if I need to, scream if I need to, cut the video off if I need to. We just never know what's going to happen. This is a battle you're witnessing. You're watching the revolution unfold. You're getting truths here that the major news corporations will never tell you. Well, 99% of the time they won't tell you these things that you're hearing on this channel. Perhaps they don't know. Most likely they don't know. But I am here in my defense to expose my enemies. Shatter the illusions. I have been under attack since 2008. As a matter of fact, since I was a baby. But in my adult years, they made themselves undeniably evident in my life. In 2008. So I've been battling them since then until now. It's now 2025. And there's no chill in sight from them. They launch attack after 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 attack dot 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 on me and my child, mostly me, but by extension my child suffers too. So now it's my turn. These are people whose greatest strengths is secrecy. Illusion. Manipulation. And so on and so on and so on. So what better way to combat secrecy with exposure? What better way to destroy sinister plans by letting it be known what the plan is? What better way to conquer an enemy than to know his, her, or their procedures of operation? what better way to dissolve an international organized crime unit than to reveal the absolute truth to the members of said crime unit. So today we work on Montserrat. Montserrat is the country in which they told me I was born. They also told me Venerine was my mother, and it turns out Venerine is not my birth mother. So I don't know who my mother actually is. So who am I? What's my roots? I can find out if I want to. But it's not that important to me right now, because at the end of the day, no matter what my roots are, I am who I am. And even though I'm disconnected from my roots, I still am who I am. So if my roots is anything like me, then it must be something that's probably in the blood. Or just something in the spirit. And if they're not like me, then I'm happy because I like me. God has made me. God has raised me. So when my mother and father forsake me or forsook me, God stepped in as my mother and father. And that's why I'm not like my family. They didn't raise me. They didn't influence me. I was always the type of female to stand in her own energy. I was made like that. I've never been a kind of copycat. I've never been a person to just morph into different personalities. I've never been a person to look up to the people around me as inspiration, because really and truly I never saw any of them as being people that I want to be like. So I became my own woman. I searched for my own principles. I recognized them and I applied them to my life. So I was intelligent from a youth, intelligent enough to know that certain behaviors are not right, and they're not behaviors that I want to take on as my own. And so the woman you see before you was made. When you look at the family I was raised with, you'll find that I am nothing like them. That's because I saw them and I wasn't impressed. So they were unable to impress upon me their ways. How many of them have their own business? I grew up to have my own business with no training, no education. I went to college and studied hairdressing. And I came out not wanting to do hairdressing because they taught me how to do Caucasian hair. It was cutting and curly perming and blow drying and coloring. That's not my interest. My interest is dreadlocks, cornrows, plaits. But there was no college to teach me that. So I went to college. That's what they taught me. I came out not caring about any of that, not using any of that, because that's not what I want to do. I started my own business doing the type of hair that I was interested in. How many of them from that family, they start their own business and the business actually thrive? It's the organized crime unit that had to step in and infiltrate my business from the inside to crumble my business, or else y'all would have seen where I would have reached by now. I'm not like those people. Them people, they don't have no ambition. But that's because they're getting money from other sources, so they don't have to have ambition. They're part of the organized crime unit. But as was revealed in one of these readings in this series, America's Sinister Classified Plans Declassified, the moment that they stole me from my roots, from my mother, and gave me to Venerine, is the moment that this international organized crime unit sealed their fate of doom. So is it any wonder that I am here doing this? Is it any wonder that I am still here, of sound mind, able body, the courage, the wisdom, the resources to play my part in the crumbling of this organized crime unit, this international organized crime unit? I understand that what I am doing is taking money out of you people's pockets. But money was going into your fucking pocket at my rascal's expense. Y'all don't give a fuck about my teeth and how whatever you're putting into my food and my cigarettes and stuff affect me. We don't know what's happening with my internal organs, my kidneys, my liver, my blood, fighting off all these chemicals that you people put in my food on a regular. Y'all don't give a fuck about how lonely it has been not having family, not having friends, not being able to trust a man who claims that he wants to be my boyfriend, not being able to trust your very clients, not being able to freely do business because they got my phone lines blocked, they got me hidden, they got my content hidden. People can't reach me like that. Y'all don't give a fuck about that. I do. Y'all don't give a fuck about how many lies were told on me to make people see me in a negative light. I do. Y'all don't give a fuck that I'm not making any money of my own right now. I am 100% reliant on my child. A able-bodied, sound mind woman like myself. Why? Because it's not safe out there for me. The horrible plans that you people have in place, ready to launch on me at your earliest convenience. God said, no, Chanel, sit in the house. Find things to do inside. It's not safe for you out there. Y'all don't give a fuck about that. I do. So if my contributions are destroying your fucking pocket, I don't give a fuck. An eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth. An income for an income. A peace of mind for a peace of mind. Uncertainty for uncertainty. Disruption for disruption. Hate for hate. Destruction for destruction. Annihilation for annihilation. You people expected to see me either dead, mentally unsound, or in jail. That were your hopes for me. And why? Even if you were fighting me based on the lies that were told about me, why didn't you do your due diligence and confirm that what you were hearing about me was actually true? Where's your proof? Whatever you heard about me, where's the proof? You want to say hello to Montserrat? Huh? No. It's on top the on the other side of the fridge. You didn't put it in the fridge. Excuse me. Seriously. Now what? Well, the next time I invest in a desk, it's gonna be a huge disk. All right. Hey. Okay, so the subject matter of this part. Oh God, I'm not doing that to that deck, please, Most High. If you can avoid that, that's what we're gonna do. There's not enough room here. That's crazy. Okay. All right. So the subject matter of this part of your message, Montserrat, as it pertains to America's sinister classified plans declassified. You got radical acceptance. Radical acceptance. What does that mean? Okay, so we've got reconciliations, resonating, surrender. The underlying issue is a bold step forward. The power of community. resourcefulness. We got refusal of the call for a tidy house, clarity and organization. Herald of change. You had confidence in your own magic because you thought you had ancestral wisdom. So you dove into this task, and now you're wandering between realms. So this is obviously talking about me. Okay? Y'all thought that it would be a great idea to sacrifice me. But God disagrees. God says, I am more of a benefit to you than these people that you chose over me. Even without these gifts that I have, I was a benefit to Montserrat. More than these fucking idiots that you people chose over me. In spite of the volcano that is active on Montserrat, if I had money, I would invest in Montserrat. Because what's the point in living on an island with an active volcano if you're not going to keep on living? Why are you living there and then all your money go overseas? You don't invest in proper hospitals. You don't invest in proper education for the youth. You don't invest in proper outside school activities for the youngsters. You don't invest in Montserrat's future, but you're still living there. And your excuse for not investing in the land is because there's an active volcano. Why the fuck are you still there? This volcano erupted since 1995. Now it's 2004. And Montserrat is still inhabited. So it's either you're in it or you're not in it. Why are you there if you're not investing in the country? And me, who have plans and the willingness and the happiness to invest in Montserrat and Montserrat's people, you people do everything to block my money. You people do everything to make me cuckoo or make people believe that I'm cuckoo. You people do everything in your power to destroy me. One of the very few people who still held Montserrat in high regard, tiny little Montserrat. I had every intention to do great things in Montserrat. And if God would allow me, I still have every intention to do great things in Montserrat. Because it's not all of you who offended me. I care about Montserrat people. I was led to believe I was born there, so I see them as my people. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But I love Montserrat anyway. Montserrat need to be treated well just like everywhere else. Even though Montserrat is a tiny island, if you people actually cared about Montserrat, you could have people investing in Montserrat from outside. But why should somebody invest in Montserrat if who belong there don't even want to invest in a Montserrat? If you don't see Montserrat as a worthy investment, there's no way that you would advertise Montserrat as a worthy investment. You want people to come home Christmas, you want people to come home St. Patrick's for what? Bullshit. Y'all don't care about Montserrat and the progress of Montserrat, but you live there. Why? Because you have your money that you, when you want to have fun or when you want to go someplace that you feel is someplace, you take up your money, you buy your ticket, and you come to England, you go America, you go this place, you go that place. So you don't give a fuck about Montserrat, you don't give a fuck about Montserrat children, you don't give a fuck about Montserrat people, you don't give a fuck about the health of Montserrat people, you don't give a fuck. I do. You people live in Montserrat like you're dead already. Montserrat is a blank canvas. That means you can paint whatever you want on it. If you want to have a skating ring for Montserrat, somebody can easily erect one fucking skating ring and start to bring some rollerblades and whatnot there. But if they're met with an unfortunate accident of having broken something, can they go to the hospital and be taken care of efficiently? One thing leads into the other. If you're gonna live on the country, why not make the country the best that it can be for you? You people are sickening. Y'all are a waste of fucking space. Since 1995 until now, you find Montserrat alright for live pan, but not okay for invest in. You don't find the Montserrat community worthy of investing in. Just because Montserrat's small, it doesn't mean that Montserrat should be seen as a pile of shit. Montserrat could have infrastructures and things going on there that people come from Antigua. The same way we can leave from Montserrat and go Antigua to do shopping and to do this and that. Montserrat's supposed to have its own things that make people want to leave from St. Martin and St. Kitts and Antigua and all them other places, come a Montserrat for the rascal weekend, have some fun or get involved in whatever the hell we got going on there and go back to them country. That's bringing in revenue. Make Montserrat self-sustaining. And why is it that Montserrat have so much empty hills and Montserrat isn't producing its own food to feed its people? You have to wait for a boat to come from overseas with foods when it got big ass pieces of farmland, enough farmland up there that you can provide something locally for your people. Poor management. Are you full of shit? Foolish pride. People have to eat every day. You shouldn't be ashamed to be a farmer. There's nothing shameful about being a farmer. You have to eat. You can't go nowhere to Montserrat and find one nice little... What happened to the grease bread? When I went there in Montserrat a little while ago, me remember what grease bread used to be, and what the fuck was that? That was not grease bread. You people don't know and you don't care about what make you Montserrat special. Y'all let go of everything because y'all are about nothing. Just a waste of flesh on that land. Y'all ain't doing nothing but look looking after your own self-interests. If I had my money, I would invest in Montserrat. Montserrat children deserve to be treated with the respect and the dignity of any other children any place else. You're supposed to have a Saturday school or some kind of community event or something that happen regularly where the children them can go and get some hands-on skills. Not everybody is academic. Not everybody is good with books. Let the children experience mechanics. Let the children experience textiles. Let the children experience doing nails. Give them little experience doing hair. Give them little experience dancing, writing, you name it. Get them prepared for their future. If all of them have little experience doing this and doing that, they'll find their love. They'll find their passion. And they will get more into it from that little age. And by the time they're in their teens, they should be ready for do their own business. Doing what they love. Doing what they feel naturally inclined to. And you got all kind of things set in place for St. Augustine children. Like they're the only ones that matter. I don't care about the rest of the children them pa Montserrat. But you know, the rest of the people them pa Montserrat are just as bad. Because if nobody else care about the development of your children, you should take it upon yourself and care about it. Are you asleep? You people are awake, but you're asleep. Y'all aren't about nothing. I don't think about the future. Your bank account don't determine how important you grow up to be in society. The family bloodline that you come from don't determine how you grow up and how important or integral you become in society. You people didn't know what I would become. I know that I opened a lot of doors in Montserrat, you know. Because people see me do this and do that, it gave them the encouragement to do it too. But nobody want to take it upon themselves and start nothing. And then when you take up on yourself and follow me doing whatever you see me doing, then you want to look upon me like I'm just a piece of shit. Nah, bitch, I opened the door for you. It's because of my courage that you found yours. Don't try come measure up yourself with me, because none of you in my class. Stay in your own lane. Mind your own fucking business and do you. Because if you get into whatever you get into just to compete with me, you're going to lose. Mind your business. And you live like dead people. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Thank God for man like Arrow, who actually represented and showed people that people from Montserrat could actually be something international. Look where international people come from Jamaica. People will go internationally with whatever gifts them have, whatever contributions they make to in society. It take them overseas and they get to share their country, their culture with the rest of the world. They help to gain respect for where they come from. What are you people doing with your lives? Nothing. And you go work and you come home and you cook and you eat and you shit and you sleep and you clean up your house. What else are you doing for yourself? Nothing. What gifts God put inside you, you don't even fucking know. You don't even know. But I want to mind everybody else's business and don't want to watch your own. And think that you're going to get somewhere in life. All of you just born, grow up, do shit with your life and just dead off. And you don't make no kind of impact. Not on your country and not on the international world. Nothing. Incompetent. I've always told you people are mediocre. You do everything with mediocrity. Everything. You don't excel at anything. People have to give you false accolades. We hardly have any genuine people of excellence. Any people of genuine excellence that come from Montserrat. Name them. And Montserrat has so much potential. Because God make each and every last one of us. If you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for any old fuckery. Waste a life. Alright, Mosa, anytime you're ready. Let your message pop out. So, God's next message to you, Montserrat. We got the High Priestess. God, the eternal, lasting. It says success and protection from magistrates. Oh, we got this one. It's in the reverse. Let's check. Interesting. Feels heavy like this. Feels lighter like this. So how do you want me to interpret this? Okay. Oh, so it's in the reverse. So we have Wheel of Fortune. God has healed. In the reverse, you know. It's a healing, heals all disorders, protects travelers and medical workers. And that's in the reverse. That's a no. There is no healing. Okay, and there is no protection for the travelers and medical workers. The wheel of fortune is in the reverse. And then we have the Seven of Wands. It says the expected God. Liberation, deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. So God says, I'm going to help you. I'm going to save you from your misfortune. That's what God's been trying to do all along. That was my intention. So, there should be success and protection from magistrates. So, magistrates is talking about law. So, are they using law to hold you people down? Listen, just because somebody writes something on a piece of paper and said these are the fucking rules, it doesn't mean that those are the rules, you know. Especially if it's not in your benefit. Who are they to write that shit down and make you adhere to that? If whatever they're saying is in conflict with what God, see, that are your problem. And you talk about God and you're a Christian society, yet you don't know nothing about God and you got man a rule of you. If men are coming up with laws that are in direct conflict with God's laws, men's laws are null and void. And it's time for you to stand up for the right. That's what that means. That means you're being called for duty, your faith. Christian counsel. So they're using laws and words against you and you're just accepting whatever nonsense they tell you, even at Montserrat's own detriment. And people like me who are willing to stand up, you try to help them to crush me. And keep Montserrat in captivity. You're fools. You people see me go through this year all these years by myself and I didn't ask for any help from any of you. I relied on God and God provided. And I'm still here. So God said, yes, you are misfortunate. Okay? You suffered misfortune, but you can expect God to come in. Bring liberation and deliverance from enemies. Bring deliverance from enemies, both visible and invisible. The underlying issue, God the refuge. It says refuge governs dreams and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. Governs dreams. So what plans are in place for Montserrat? Yes, you've missed many years, but Montserrat has many years to come. If you're gonna live on Montserrat, you might as well live your best life on Montserrat. Montserrat is a blank canvas, open, wide for us to create. What is your vision for Montserrat? If you're willing to work with God this time around, God will help you to make those dreams come true. Because I know that I'm not the only one with good intentions for Montserrat. So if there are people using laws against us to make Montserrat into whatever they want Montserrat to be, they have got to go. And me not ask you for your help. If you don't feel strong enough to stand up for Montserrat, at the very least, stay out of my way. And people like me. Stay out of our way. Hide your head in the sand. Bury yourself in the bush. Don't get in my way. If God allow me to come back to Montserrat, I'm coming back there to develop Montserrat for myself and for my people. Don't get in my way. Because I never wanted to live in England in the first place. As small as Montserrat be and as quiet as Montserrat be, and as much as all the young people them a fly away, I still love Montserrat. I'm not in Montserrat for who is in Montserrat. I'm in Montserrat for me. I like it there. I am comfortable there. And I know that we need to make Montserrat into something that's going to encourage people to want to come there, encourage people to want to stay there, encourage people to feel proud to say, yeah, I visited Montserrat. Instead of them coming back and saying how Montserrat lame. Montserrat is the ideal place for people go when they had surgery and they want a quiet place to go chill out. That's all Montserrat good for. Ain't nothing going on there. You are the Caribbean. You are the Emerald Isle of the Caribbean. People leave from where they come from and come to the Caribbean for a Caribbean experience. When they come to Montserrat, what is the Caribbean experience that you people have to give them? Nothing. The nature walks are good. Going to see the volcano is good. What else after that? Where the nightlife? The people that want to party and drink 2 Heineken beer and see some sexy Caribbean girls dressed in a Caribbean attire doing Caribbean things. I want to be America. They didn't leave America like a fake America. Love your culture and big up your culture. That's what makes you special. If you're just like everybody else, you're not special. There's nothing shameful about saying, yeah, I'm a Caribbean woman or I'm a Caribbean man. When you leave Montserrat to go overseas, you don't leave Montserrat to go overseas to find a place that's like Montserrat. You go overseas to be marveled by the different lifestyles and the different activities and the different foods. You don't leave Montserrat to go England to fucking experience more Montserrat vibe. That don't make no sense. But y'all want to be everybody else except for yourself when the people they rate you. People will leave America and come to the Caribbean because they want a Caribbean experience. They want to go to the Caribbean beaches, see Caribbean people, find out how Caribbean people live. What a disappointment when they come and they realize Caribbean people are trying to be Americans. And English people. What's the point? So if you're trying to be them, who the fuck is being you? Love yourself. Know yourself. And then y'all want to get vexed with me when I talk like this. I'm not saying anything wrong. If the truth hurt you, that's not my responsibility. I'm not trying to hurt you. Y'all got on my last nerve. Look at the kind of things that y'all put me through. Look at the type of things that y'all helped to put me through. Me. Why? Me who have good intentions for Montserrat and Montserrat people. And you got much more money than me. And none of you want to invest your money in a Montserrat or Montserrat children. But I want to destroy me. Not allow me to make my money. Me not afraid to spend my money in a Montserrat. Because if me lose it, God will give me more. Montserrat need proper doctors. Montserrat need proper hospital infrastructure. Montserrat need good out of school activities for the young children them do. Something constructive. Montserrat need things that are going to invest in Montserrat's future. Montserrat need things that's going to encourage the neighboring islands to come over for the weekend. Let the hoteliers get some money. Let the hotels get used. Let them get money that them can upgrade them hotel. Because Montserrat a step up, but you have to start somewhere. Nothing there for the people them left them island and come over for. Not even one nice little good yearly event that people can look forward and say, well, me know when me dead this year so and so in a Montserrat me a day. If you look for me a day, you'll find me. Nothing. Walking dead. None of you want to spend your money, and when I spend your money, I want to fuck around with people and not use integrity. I always want playing stupid games. Are you full of shit, bruv? I live like I am dead already. When I read out the obituaries, I must stop saying that these people are going to be missed. They're not going to be missed. The only people are going to miss them are the people that live around. They don't affect nobody nowhere else. And maybe the people that they live around don't even like them. Tell the truth. Full of shit. All I want to do is look cute. I just want that I have enough money for your own self. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. And people who give a fuck about somebody else, y'all want to help these international organized crime units to help fight against them for keep down Montserrat. Why? Because you will get money in your pocket for do so. You need to... We need to find you and delete you. Because you're part of the problem. You're lucky me and a God. You're lucky you got a God. Trust me. We're not gonna even do that. Let's have your message. Let's do it like this. I'm afraid. Me no dey on the rigmarole. Too many cards in this deck. Your God, you can do anything. You can do it just like this. Shit. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Alright. So let's see. So we got Wednesday, September. We got November. We got 15, 2, and 10. And the underlying issue is October. September, October, November. Wednesday. Very interesting. So now you can make some sense of all this. What are you trying to say? What are we clarifying? Okay. So we're clarifying November, God say. Okay. So we're gonna stop after we bring you the messages from this deck and then pick up tomorrow. It's been an hour. Y'all never knew I would grow up to have these kind of skills. I didn't know either. And that's why you shouldn't count anybody out. All them other little ghetto children where you think say you're nobody. Y'all don't know who they are for real. That's the truth of the matter. Cause you people thought I was a loser too. And look how much gifts I have till people are steal my fashion designs. People enjoy my music. People are inspired by me doing my music. Just name them. Me put my locks on my head. Enough girls start to find them own self wanting to grow locks too. Get in touch with them natural self. They want to look on black people like black people here can't grow. It's because we're trying to be other people other than ourselves, and that's why we're not thriving. When you respect yourself, you see how much further you go in a life. Stop watching everybody else and wanting to be everybody else. God put something special inside of each one of us. We need to find it and give it life. So November, what do you want us to know about November, please? November. You broke my heart. You broke my heart. So I'm hearing November coming. Something about November coming. You know the way that you feel when your spouse did something to betray you, but you still love your spouse and you want to find that forgiveness within you so that you can continue to build with your spouse, but it's hard because they hurt you. So me feel. So now I have to tap into a next level of humbleness within me Because it's either I'm going to stay or I'm going to leave. And I don't want to leave. At least not yet. I want to give back to Montserrat. So when it comes to November, we have a misguided energy that is going to take place in a November. We got schooling at the bottom of the deck, so something that you're going to learn from. There's going to be a betrayal. We got protection. And your most famous go-to style, afraid to speak up. Because of classism. You see yourself as unworthy to speak. To who? Listen. Forget people bank account, forget people color them skin. Your only concern is the difference between right and wrong. God and devil. You're prioritizing life wrong. You afraid to talk to them because them a white man and a white woman? Or because they got more money than you? You go just take any old bullshit? See, that's where you go wrong. Because the same way them got plenty money, the same way if you will learn to speak up and stand up for yourself, you can eventually make your own money. And whether them like it or not, they have to respect you. And you hold yourself back. You're holding yourself down. And that's why God say whatever happening in November, you're misguided. So this must be on a political front. So you're going to just sit by and let these people do whatever they want to do with you. Use words again. Protection from magistrates. You're afraid to speak up because you see yourself as lower than them. What make you lower than them? What make them higher than you? When they don't have no integrity. They don't have no honor. What make them better than you? You people are all fucked up in the head, I swear. Look. God said prayer works. So perhaps you can change your fortune. You need to ask God, this is how I win. When I feel weak, I ask for strength. When I'm afraid, I ask for courage. When I don't know, I ask for wisdom. And sometimes you just have to step back and say, Jesus, take the wheel. God, take the wheel. Jah, take the wheel. Whatever God you call on, please, take the wheel. It works. Because like I said, me not ask none of you for help. Then I left nobody in my life to help me. The only person me got in my life is Malika. Me and Malika alone been going chugu. And God is our strength. And God is a just God. And that's the reason why I'm still here. Because God knows that how I'm being treated is not fair. So God will not allow anything to happen to me. Nothing to talk of anyway. People are crazy. So November. So watch out for something happening in November. So what about September? This Wednesday in September. That's probably going to be a lead up to it. Anything before that are going to be bad news. So let's see what's going to happen in October. What you want us to know about October? Eh? Okay. So, what are you saying? So October, I'm hearing, is to do with my birth. That's my birth month. So them say. Hey, so what are we doing now? October 21st. So what's the 21st? 18, 19, 20, 21. So are you telling me that my birthday was actually October 21st, not October 18th? That's how the blank card come in next. Ooh. And the second card. Okay, interesting. So, what other information you want to share with these Montserrat people? What else they need to know? Okay, so October 21st. So, on my what is now official, now known as my official birthday, this information is very new to me. I'm getting the information as you see me here right now. So they lied on my birth certificate, trying to throw things off. So my birthday is actually October 21, not October 18. So was I born in 1980? Well, I was alive since then, so I guess that part is right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's when they started their self-employment. They say, let's steal this precious baby.
1 second.
How would that?
It's just delivery.
Now we know how to nothing. You think? Anywho, so October 21st. So what deck are we gonna use to tell them about what's gonna happen? So this is October. So that's my official birthday. And something's gonna happen this year, October 21st. Relating to the November incident. Yeah? So you're giving them a birthday gift on my birthday. Maliga, apparently my official birthday is October 21, not October 18.
You can have 2 birthdays.
So you buy me 2 gifts? Look at this. Self-employment, self-harm, abandonment. All wanted to show themselves. What else is here? Look, family night or family day. You see them kind of energy there? Yeah. So their self-employment was actually self-harm to them when they thought it would be a great idea to steal me from my parents or steal me from my mother. It was actually self-harm to them. Abandonment. They abandoned their organization. This family here is the organization. This is not my family. It's the end of this organization. Look, the end of their assurance. There's no more assurance. Y'all shit is falling for fucking with me. Yeah. You better put him back where you get me from. You better put me back where you take me from. Okay. So October 21. Let me see. So what do you want them to know about October 21st? Come on then. Same deck you could have tell me that, you know. Sure. Alright. Seriously. See, the problem is that you're too cute for being yourself, and that's why. So me look strange to you go on like this, because I try to impress other people. Me, I try to make myself feel good. You see the difference? So y'all find it so hard to do anything that's going to make you appear to be unsophisticated to the onlookers who don't really give a fuck about you, because them see themselves as better than you anyway. So take me how I am or leave me the fuck alone. That's how I see it. Shit, fuck you. Maybe I'll encourage somebody to just be themselves. And everybody who is willing to be them own silly self, them own quirky self, we can form our own organization and all be weird together at our own pleasure. Why you think the children them so free? Are we tie down with children and make them into the lame asses that we are? Trying to make them appropriate for society. What society? Look at Mr. Bean. Have you ever heard Mr. Bean's story? Mr. Bean make millions out of making silly faces and silly noises. Mr. Bean used to do that shit when he was younger. It just came naturally to him. And now he's made so many of us laugh. Sometimes laugh till we cry with entertainment because of him being courageous enough to not satisfy society's views of who he should be. Jim Carrey has given us hours and hours worth of entertainment. Alrighty then. Because he chose to be himself. He chose to step outside the box that society tried to put him in. And society has so successfully enclosed some of us, so many of us in. And that silliness is what make him special. That silliness is what make Mr. Bean special. Rowan Atkins. And they will make plenty more money than you and me. Being stupid, being silly, being goofy. Fuck you. This is what I'm saying. You people don't know nothing about nothing. You think Jim Carrey would have been as funny if he didn't allow himself to be as free as he allowed himself? You think Rowan Atkins would be as watchable if he didn't allow himself to be as goofy as he allowed himself to be? Them are the things that make them special. Because they chose to follow their own path. Listen, I don't talk to stupid people, you know. I don't talk to robots. You see me? Me don't talk to prisoners. I deal with champions. Are you too fake? Are you too cute trying to satisfy society's standards? How is that going for you? Nonsense. Look at that. Supernatural abilities. It is a supernatural ability to be yourself. If you're not hurting anybody, you're not hurting yourself, that's your criteria. Be yourself. So, October 21st. And I didn't even go digging for that information either. God want me to know. Look at that. Separation, in-laws or step family. Racism. Look at that. Just talking about it, you know. That's the day that they take me from my mama. Oh, something else hide behind here. Manipulative racism. That's the day you see like your fate, bro. When I just thought it was a brilliant idea to thief me from my mama, I'd say, alright. Yeah, you didn't know any better. We know. We know. But the suffering that you caused me is real suffering. So now you're going to suffer real consequences. Put me with them devil there for live. Them unambitious, lazy, fucking whores. Waste gal and waste man. And their stupid fucking club that they belong to. That's no good for them. Self-harm. Try to make me into a whore. Try to make me live on benefits. What the bumbleclot that can do for me? When God give me so many skills. Do you know how many different streams of income I am capable of erecting right now with the skills that I have? I could be a fashion designer, fashion consultant. I could be a farmer. I could be a teacher. I could be a singer. I could be a songwriter. Me can be a dancer. Me can be a costume designer. Me can teach people how to write. I can do hair. I can teach people how to do hair. I can make jewelry. I can teach people how to make jewelry. And the list goes on and on. I could babysit. I could be an interior decorator. I could start a sandwich shop. All original shit. Even peanut butter and jelly. Why is it so bad to have a sandwich shop that sell a peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Don't people like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Why is it that no shop anywhere sell a good little peanut butter and jelly sandwich that's affordable and tasty for your customers? Something simple like that. You come home from school and you're hungry, you just step in the shop and go pick up one nice little toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You're good until you get home. What's so shameful or negative about that? How come nobody do that? Simple things. Have you been to Greg's and tasted them nasty sandwiches? Listen, me not disrespect your food not taste good. Me go to Greg's one time and spend at least £11 and I was dissatisfied with everything that I got in that shop. Everything was tasteless. I'm not being rude. Don't ask me what I had. Me say everything I had was tasteless. You need to go taste your own food and be honest with yourself if you're happy with spending in a shop for this. If you're hungry and you're out and about and you want something nice to eat and you step into a Greg's, would you be happy if you bought that and that was what you had to eat? If you're gonna have a business, you need to be familiar with your product. You can't just leave it up to other people. just randomly walk into any Greg's anywhere, because that's your name, that's your reputation. See what I'm saying right now? This will hit every Greg's restaurant everywhere. Nobody knows which Greg's restaurant I went to and had such a terrible experience. All I know is it's Greg's. If people are gonna come under your name, you need to make sure that they're upholding your name well. It's your responsibility. So you need to send out some taste testers, because it's not a good look. I'm afraid to go to Greg's again to go buy food, because I don't want to be disappointed. I want to enjoy my food. And it's not a competition with any other shop. It was terrible. All right, so October 21st. Let's find out. Excuse me. You're hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay, let's see. So the first card we have to come out is Faith, followed by the black sheep. God says, have faith in the black sheep, okay? The underlying issue is this club is dead. I'm not playing with them. And they know by now that I'm not playing with them. That shit is dead. So all of you people who are a part of this stupid club, y'all need to get the fuck out now. Pull your money out. Stop investing in doing dumb shit for them, because they are sinking. And if when God ready to really sink the ship, you're still on the ship, you're going to be going down with them. This is your call to leave that organization and live well. You hear me? If you've been watching the rest of these other readings in this series, you will realize that a lot of different countries are leaving them. France is leaving them. Nigeria is deserting them. Everybody are finding back them integrity. They're learning to put integrity over money, so that they can make a better world for them family and their people, their country. They realize what and who is important to them. It's time that you people realize what and who is important to you. You have positions of power. Use it. Use it the right way. And let God bless you. Stop being afraid of these fools coming in and destroying our country, and then they want to bring in their own people. We don't mind them being there. But there's a certain level of respect when it comes to give and take. We don't have a problem with them being there. I like them. I like white people. They bring great ideas, the good ones anyway. They're innovative. They got great strengths. They just need to use them great strengths properly. I like them. So we're not trying to lock anybody out. We're just saying, if you're here for the betterment of Montserrat and Montserrat's people, we appreciate you. If you're here to use and abuse us, Houston, we have a problem. Houston, Texas, baby, we got a problem. Stop abusing my people. Don't do that. So God says you need to have faith in the black sheep. I don't know what's gonna happen. But God said this stupid club, it's time for it to die. It's done enough damage worldwide. It's time for it to die. Okay? So, something is gonna happen in November, and you're not gonna have the courage unless you pray for it to stand up to whatever is coming to you in November. Something degrading is coming to you guys in November. And maybe from September, where one of these Wednesdays in September, there's like a little hint of it forming. Okay? So I don't know. Let's see what's gonna happen on October 21st. Because October come before November. So it's September, October, November. Oh, so yeah, that so God is saying have faith in the black sheep. I'm not looking into everything here. If you people have oracle readers in a Montserrat, you need to get them to look into the other information for you. Eh? Since I want to go on, like say, me not have no real connections in the spirit realms. Eh? And I want to have people competing with me. You can use them to find out what the 15 and the 2 and the 10 is about. I'm not looking into that for you. And I'm not looking into this for you either. The Wednesday and September. I've looked into November for you, so you know that some shit's about to go down, that you're gonna be afraid to stand up to people that you class as higher than yourself. For what reason, I do not know. Okay? But the underlying issue is for you to have faith in me, because God is working through me. I invite God. Unlike you people who invite all these negative entities and all these negative people to work through you, I invite God to work through me. Eh? So God say you need to have some faith in me. Because I am not to be played with. I'm not trying to control nobody, and I'm not going to allow anybody to control me either. I think that's fair. I'm here to give people their power. I want to see people standing in their own power. Because a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So if you're training people to be dependent on you, if you fall, everybody fall. We need to stop with the ego trip and give people their power. Encourage people to stand in their power. So that if you fall, they can help you get back up. So you can stand strong again. And if they fall, you can help them get back up. So your team, your clique, your circle, your club is forever strong. Y'all need to stop trying to compete with each other and stop trying to hurt each other and build each other instead. And if you build somebody and they end up betraying you, God will deal with them, innit? That's not your business. You're not Superman. Do what you can and leave the rest for the Most High God. God is with you if you invite God into your situation. All this Christian council all over Montserrat take over everything, and yet the people are so dumb and don't know God. Y'all have to be ashamed of yourself. And you need to take your face out of the Bible for a little while and understand life. Because God is talking through you every day through your own life. You have your own testimony. You have your own book. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, all them Bible there. All them there is books according to these characters. What does your book say? Your life is your testimony of your life with God. With or without God. Your life is your testimony of when you stood in grace and when you fell from grace. That's your Bible. What has that taught you? Take your face out of the Bible and other people's experiences and get into your own life and see what God has been trying to teach you all your life. in your walk with God. And then carry them teachings there to the people, because that is what you can be sure of. Accept the fact that they use this book to throw us off track to some extent. There's good things in these holy books, and there's also lies in these books. Things to throw us off. Admit that. Just because God said don't add anything or take away anything from the book, the people them who print the book are not people who regard God. That's why we live in such a godless society. They don't give a fuck about what God think and what God saying. You see them take God out to school. You know, see what they're doing when it comes to God, how they disrespect God. And you think that these people gonna give us books untainted holy books when they don't even believe in the holy of holies? Y'all need to wake the fuck up and stop your shit. With every revised edition of the Bible, it get less and less and less authentic. But don't listen to the black sheep. Me just a bear nonsense. Bah. A pure shit me a chat. Don't worry. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. Until tomorrow, we continue your messages. So yeah, so something gonna happen in November. You need to watch out for that. And I suggest that you people pray for the courage to stand up for yourself, stand up for your family, and stand up for your country. Okay? You're not prime ministers and ministers of the different departments for no reason. Okay? Well, you shouldn't be. If you're not in these positions for the betterment of your people, then you need to get out and allow somebody who want to see Montserrat get better to take these positions. It's time that I stop getting these positions just for the paycheck and just for the power and just for the status. Our country need help and our people deserve better. If you don't have it in you to do that, please step aside and let the person who is willing to stand up for our people and our country take the rightful position. But don't listen to me if you don't want to, because God remove you. Okay? I'm out.